Welcome to Art from the Heart. Today I have my friend Nancy, and she's going to talk to me a little bit about her artistic journey. Hello, Nancy.
Hi, Heather.
So can you tell me what got you started? Like what inspired you in the beginning?
I first got into art when I was about 3 years old, and I discovered color and crayons and paint, and I just wanted to go outside and paint everything I saw. I loved the trees and the squirrels and leaves, and I loved to do nature artwork, and I still do.
Cool. Yeah. So, and now what, tell me about your progression through art as a journey.
So I started mostly doing drawings in elementary school, and through art classes we did mostly drawings, and then I got into a little bit of painting in high school. And then my parents bought me a camera for my high school graduation, and I learned to develop my own pictures.
Oh, that's neat.
And I like to do paintings from pictures. That's one of the things I enjoy the most.
Cool. Oh, cool. Oh, so like a painting from a picture would be if you see something that you like, a photo that you like.
Yeah, like I'll be walking in the woods and I'll see a reflection in a puddle, and I think, oh, how beautiful, and people might not see that or even think to look at the ground and see a reflection in a puddle.
And so you'll snap the photo
and then I'll
transfer it.
Go home and put it on my computer screen and do a drawing and a painting.
Neat.
Sometimes.
So you can kind of capture that moment.
Yeah.
And then have it show through your artistic ability. That's really neat. So as you progressed, you were telling me earlier that you did some art workshops and you just tried different mediums.
Yeah.
What kind of mediums do you use?
I use drawing with like the Sharpie pens or India ink, and then sometimes I do a watercolor wash over it.
Oh, nice.
And I also do oil painting, acrylics, a little bit of watercolors, and like this piece here, the wood burning and painting with acrylics over it.
Nice.
Yeah, so I like to diversify, do a lot of different mediums.
Yeah.
Media.
Then you can kind of like challenge yourself to do something different.
Yeah, I'm always learning because otherwise I get bored.
Right. It's great to keep learning and keep moving along in your journey. And yeah. Cool. So what are your plans for, do you have any upcoming plans with what you want to do with your...
Yes, I'm mostly working now with photography and doing paintings from my photographs. And this painting behind you was from a photograph that I took on the day of our son's wedding.
Yeah.
In the Boston Commons, the swan boats.
Oh, nice.
And I really like the play of the reflections on the water.
Yep.
And I just wanted to bring that to light and show people what a beautiful day it was.
That's really nice. Can you tell me about your other things? Did you see this at the refuge?
Yes, I'm always stalking the herons. They're my favorite bird, and I have two cameras that I bring with me.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to find them everywhere, and they often will come out when I'm there. And I like to get them in different poses. Missisquoi Wildlife Refuge.
Here in Swanton.
West Swanton and Alberg is where I go off the recreation trails there.
Nice.
Beautiful area where I go with my dogs.
Yeah.
And so now I'm also getting into marketing my artwork. So I've joined the Swanton Arts Council.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
And we have an exhibit coming up in Swanton at the community dinner.
Oh, nice.
I also just...
and you have an Etsy shop,
Yeah,
too,
I just opened up my Etsy shop.
To show your other, works.
Called Nancy's Nature Walks.
Yeah.
And one of the things that's featured on the website is this watercolor painting in the front corner here of the dandelion that I did in a parking lot in Connecticut.
Yeah.
And this heron I put on there too. I don't have too much on there yet, but I'm working on getting things on there.
I'll be interested to keep watching to see the new stuff that comes up, because I'm sure this is only a small handful of what you have available to see.
Yeah, I grab things here and there, and this spans about, well, this is like the 2000s, really.
Yeah.
So some of these were from earlier, like 2010. The Ladd Farm, the one in the middle here, is a pen and ink and with watercolor washes on it of a farm on our road where we live in Alberg Springs Road.
Oh, nice.
Still working dairy farm.
Yeah.
So I think there's
so much beautiful
just
country
a wonderful
in Alberg.
place and wonderful old buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some beautiful spots in Alberg for sure.
I'm really fascinated by the old buildings too.
Oh, me too, yeah.
And then I have pieces like this of a tree on our road. This is was a pen and ink with a watercolor wash over it that I did.
Beautiful.
One winter day when I was very bored, and I sat in the driveway and painted it.
In the winter.
And I also have a pen and ink here that I did of from a photograph of my son's friend in Europe riding the rails on a razor scooter.
Yeah.
So I like to do the fine details too in some of the pen and ink and the painting, as you can see there. And I kind of get a little obsessive about doing the details sometimes.
The details are beautiful. I'm sure the camera can't see what I can see, but there's just so much intricate stuff that you don't see on the camera.
Yeah. And it's really like a meditation to do it. When you get into doing the fine details and you can't even think about anything else.
Yeah.
So it's really kind of therapeutic too.
Yeah, therapeutic. Absolutely. Yeah. I feel the same way about sewing.
And I love that about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming to the studio
today.
This
was fun.
I just love hearing about this, and I look forward to seeing what else you post on your Etsy site. What was it again?
It's Nancy's Nature Walks.
Nancy's Nature Walks.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you, Heather.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thanks.